Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is a scene for Sept of the Howling Winds, a Werewolf the Apocalypse venue set in San Diego. So Jesse's had a very productive day performing rites of accomplishments and essentially just kind of talking to people and spending some time with his kinfolk, eating dinner. One thing that he had to do before he heads off to bed is he's asked Kate in this time to at least come home once a day just to kind of check in so he can see her and lay eyes on her and make sure she's okay. And as he's kind of nodding off on the couch, like with his PJs on, he hears her keys in the door, and so he'll kind of blink and snap out of it and sit up.
She walks in, her usual long face in its place, and she nods.
He'll smile at her.
Hey.
He looks like he was napping. He'll kind of rub his eyes and smile.
Gabby and I talked today.
Oh, yeah? He'll kind of make space for her on the couch.
She sits on the other end but curls her legs up underneath her.
He'll toss the blanket over her feet, like her legs and feet. He has her under there. And kind of curl up on his end.
Yeah. She had a lot of questions, and I tried my best to answer them.
What kind of questions?
About what's going on. She was there when Binary came back with everybody.
I talked to Dazzles about that today. She's obviously.
I'm sorry. Go ahead,
Jesse. She said she's got to obviously do what she's got to do as a den mother, but I don't hold any, he'll wave his hand. I don't have any, issues there.
Kate nods.
Let me actually make sure to clarify something. I'm so sorry. I just realized something. I am not happy she hurt you or offended you. And I'm sorry that she put you in that position. I think it was terrible. But I am erring on the side of moving forward and letting Dazzle know the situation. Huh?
She'll just sort of blink at him when he's done. She'll just nod.
Did I say the wrong thing?
No, not at all. I don't blame Binary for being angry. There are a few things I do blame her for, but it's not my place.
Okay, he'll just shake his head. He's not gonna ask. Well, he's doing okay?
I'm mad she broke the litany because she was mad at me.
That's understandable.
That she had to go that far.
Dazzles is going to remind her of Cub's place. And I'm leaving it at that. It is her right as den mother.
Yeah, Kate nods. I agree. I wouldn't have it any other way.
But I have 2 pieces of good news for you.
She raises her eyebrow. Okay.
One of them is set. The other one is... He gives this look. Oh, fuck. Jesse shy smiles and looks down.
And Kate will raise both eyebrows. Jesse, what's going on?
He'll bite his lip. I am going to begin training to assist Dazzles and become the Den Father one day, hopefully.
As long as this is something that you want, I'm very happy for you.
I do. I'd love to support the Sept in that way. I think it would actually fits me very well. I've already been given a task to start with, helping Seeker. I was actually going to ask if you would mind helping me with that. I know she just needs some support. I think to isolate her and to distance her from us would be disastrous in the end. And Dazzle's helped me to help her in the same way that I helped you. Not quite to the extent that I helped you. He'll motion father-daughter. But but just to help her to remember what it is to be an Octana and to offer her support. Can you help me with that?
I can only do my best.
So the other thing is, you know, Nick and I have spoken about having children or adopting Metis, or we've gone over the subject. We'd like to give you a brother or sister, and Nick does have his daughter, but we'd like to... He'll blush.
You'd like to build something together.
Well, yes, and I'd like to give you a sibling, and this is not concrete, but it is certainly the plan. So get excited, but maybe not. You feel me, right?
I'm trying to understand you.
What I'm saying is this cannot leave you, me, and Nick. And I'd like to keep it between the 3 of us for now. It's deep family business.
Okay.
Nick and I would like to have a child. one of us being the biological father, so we'd need a surrogate. So we have chosen one, and she has tentatively said yes. And this decision was not made without great consideration and respect. Nick would be the biological father. And when I take over being den father for Dazzles, she would be the mother. So, your little brother or sister would be the child of Nick and I and Dazzles.
She sits there sort of half in shock. I don't know what to say.
I thought that I will not lie and say that no small part of that decision was motivated by my thoughts of you. I thought that if any woman on this sept were to be the mother of your sibling, that it would probably be Dazzles that would make you the happiest. You see her as a mother. So. And Nick is her nephew. She's not past her breeding years by any stretch of the imagination. And her and Nick would feel comfortable, as I've spoken to both of them, in having a child together, being co-parents without a romantic relationship between them. And of all the women in the sept that I can think of no one more I'd want to share that with. She's been amazing. She's nurtured and loved so many people, and I know that if she were the mother of our child, that child would be surrounded in love.
Of that I have no doubt.
Add again, I couldn't hear you.
Of that I have no doubt.
Are you okay with that? If you're not okay with it, we can adopt. I mean, I can, or I'm happy with you. We don't have to.
Jesse, I want you to be happy. I do.
I don't want my happiness to cost yours.
It doesn't.
I get that that was probably pretty shocking, and I feel you need to process.
I've had to take in a lot over the past few days.
I need to be clear that this would not be something that would happen soon. She wouldn't be able to do this until she could step down. She can't step down until I can step up, and I'd have to be at least Adrin in rank. I'm not too off from. I feel I feel I should come to Fostern soon, but well, it's going to be quite some time before I am Adrin. So this isn't something that's going to happen tomorrow. God, baby. Look, can you believe I actually took something in patience?
It's a little bit shocking. She tries to give him a teasing smile.
His lip will quirk up. I just want you to be happy. And I know you're not right now. And I know there's really nothing I can do for that.
I'm trying so hard.
He'll hold his arms out for her.
She wipes away some more tears. I lost them both, Jesse. I don't know how I did that, but I lost them both.
He'll gently pull her into his arms and just a very fatherly hold. I'm sorry.
She squeezes her eyes shut and buries her head in his shoulder. I'm sorry, I really am happy for you. I'm excited for you.
I share this with you so that you know that you still have happy days ahead. You can help me in the pack to bring a lost Garu back into the fold. You're gonna soon you're gonna have not one father but two. And someday you get to maybe watch me be den father. And start taking some damn responsibility around here. And you get a little brother or sister. And you probably get to help. You probably get to help us go and get your little stepbrother or sister. Or little stepsister. She bred true, you know. So you can show her the ropes. I know the days are so dark right now. And I know that you're in the middle of a torrent. The world crashing around you. But we love you. Me, Nick, Sierra, Kyle. Gabby, where you're back and your family dazzles. And when the sun comes back again and the storms fade and roll out, we'll be there too, just like we are right now. Just like I know you'll be there for me. And he'll kiss the top of her head gently.
She nods.
He'll actually just spend a goodly amount of time just holding her, just kind of cuddling her for a moment and letting her just process and think and rest and hold on for a little bit.
She'll indulge him a little bit and then pull away.
I'll let go. It's fine. He'll kind of lace his fingers over his stomach.
I know I haven't had much to say. I'm going as fast as I can, Jesse.
Out of game, I couldn't hear what you said. It wrote out.
She's going as fast as she can.
Don't. Please. You don't have to go fast.
Just, it feels like if I stop, if I slow down, I'll just have way too much time to think.
Why do you think Papa's always moving? I understand that completely. I can't stay still. If I stay still, my thoughts catch up with me and they crash around me. It destroys me. I gotta keep my hands busy. My mouth moving, my mind going. Always, always, always. Maybe you're just taking after me. But I understand what you're saying. But I also don't want you to hurt yourself more in doing that. Look, you'll get there, baby girl. I swear to God you will. I know it feels so much right now. But he'll shrug. Nothing escapes the passage of time. And time wears down the greatest mountain into the bittiest grains of sand. Which is where you will end up right now. The pain inside of you. He'll kind of clench his fist in front of his heart. It's like a rock, a weight. And in time, your determination, the love of those around you, your activeness, it'll wear it down. But like sand, it's always going to stay in the corners. It's always going to slip through the cracks and be with you. So every once in a while, it'll brush your heart. You'll be sad for a bit, sure. But like sand, it'll also blow away.
didn't understand how I could feel so heavy and so empty at the same time.
I know, baby. I ain't got fancy words.
She sniffles and just sort of just nods. I need to get back to Sam.
Mhm.
I've been spending the nights with Desiree.
So do me a favor. If you see Seeker, I spent a bit of time with her for a minute earlier, playing around with her and kind of making her familiar with my scent and my presence. If you see Seeker, would you mind putting yourself in her presence, letting her know you're there?
Yeah. If I see her, I'll do that.
It wasn't so long ago that I remember a little wolf in the bushes. I'll kind of reach out and tap her nose. That needed to be seen. Now look, that little wolf can be the eyes that see.
I thought they said Preladoxes were supposed to be the wise ones.
We're the lore keepers, my dear. Moon dancers are the ones who are set to inspire you. We inspire you too. We got rage, but you know, I have your garter name. I have your deed name on my lips and in my heart and in my mind. And the minute you come from your rite of passage, I will howl it to the moon and Gaia and for everyone to hear.
I don't know when I'll be ready.
Be ready soon. I can feel it and I trust you.
But how do you know?
I have faith in you. And I believe in you. You have never failed me, and you won't.
All I can do is do my best. And right now, that's one foot in front of the other.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just sorry it's not more.
One foot in front of the other, girl. Strong heart, clear eyes, sound mind. Push forward. Today is not the day to return to the earth. So, you can make it better for yourself. Or at least rest a spell. God knows I need to. Oh my God, I performed so many rites of accomplishment today. He lays back like, oh God, kill me. I'm done.
She offers him an indulging, half-hearted smile and just lightly shakes her head.
I'm sore in places I didn't know what be sore.
Are you okay, Jesse?
No. But one foot in front of the other, right? And kind of look up.
That is the steps of walking.
Mm-hmm. I'm alright.
What?
He says, I'm alright. I'm me. I'm doing okay. I don't feel particularly okay right now because I'm tired. I had a very emotional day, and I watched my kinfolk eat an entire pizza and then an entire bag of breadsticks and then an entire dessert pizza, save 2 slices, and then I don't know where he put all of it.
Jesse, I'm certain it went into his stomach.
Damn. Why ain't that mystery solved? Smile over at her.
She shakes her head at him like, you should have known that. If I know that, you should have known that.
He'll just look up like, really?
He can see she's 100% sincere, too.
I know, that's the best part. He doesn't want to correct her. Silly Wolfie. He'll kind of reach up again and boop her nose.
She half-heartedly smiles again. I know I haven't been the most fun to be around.
Yes, because it's your duty to entertain your dad.
Well, isn't it in the bylaws somewhere?
Yeah, it's in the litany. He'll just like snap back at her playfully. Kind of lean out. He kind of like taps her leg, like he slaps his hand down on her leg, like playfully.
She lets loose a very soft, very slight chuckle at that.
He'll kind of smile back at her.
You're gonna be there tomorrow, right?
Be there where? Forever?
Tomorrow's the funeral.
Well, if I plan on being there forever, then yes, I do plan on being there tomorrow. Although there's a part of me that feels that those that are surviving would not like me there, but if my daughter would, then I will be there, of course.
She nods. Unless Dazzles thinks it's a good idea for you not to be there, then I would like you there.
I'll be there.
She nods and wipes at the tears again and gets up.
He'll catch her hand before she gets up. I had a song for you.
She swallows, almost dryly, but it catches in her throat.
And he'll kind of stroke his thumb over her knuckles and clear his throat. He's not going to sing fantastically because he's been talking and doing rites all day. But he'll sing, How does a moment last forever? How can a story never die? It is love we must hold on to. Never easy, but we try. Sometimes our happiness is captured. Somehow a time and place stand still. Love lives on inside our hearts and always will. And he'll squeeze her hand.
Her bottom lip quivers, and he can tell that she's holding back another sob, and she just nods and goes to leave.
He won't stop her. And after she leaves, he just sits down and covers his face, and his shoulders begin to shake as he cries himself. Until he gets it out and gets up and curls in bed with Nick and goes to sleep. So, thank you players for playing. Thank you watchers for watching. Goodbye.